Why are historical Islamic dramas proving so popular? From across the Muslim world to South America, Turkish TV series are becoming the must-see items. Nowhere is that more clear than in Pakistan, where Turkish productions have captivated a whole generation. And news that the two countries are set to co-produce a television series has fans raving. It will tell the life of Salahuddin al Ayyubi, a revered Muslim general known as Saladin in the West. His greatest accomplishment was recapturing Jerusalem in 1187. Turkey is at the forefront of producing epic period pieces on Islamic history. He is one of their most successful cultural exports.
Ben Süleyman Şahoğlu Ertuğrul. Andolsun ki üstte mavi gök, altta yağız yer yarılmadıkça zulme boyun eğmeyeceğim. Sonsuza kadar adalet, sonsuza kadar hürriyet.
Diriliş Ertugrul, or Resurrection Ertugrul, is a historical drama set in the 13th century. It's based on the life of Ertugrul Gazi, a warrior leading the Kayı tribe. He was the father of Sultan Osman, the founder of the Ottoman Empire. The series has become a global sensation since its debut in 2014, capturing the hearts of millions in more than 70 countries. It's been dubbed into 40 languages.
जैसे तुम्हारी मर्जी, अल्लाह हामी o नासिर हो, खुदा हाफिज.
¿Quiénes son Gundogdu?
No lo sé, él nos dirá después. Pronto lo sabremos.
حتى الحديد لم يحتمل ذكر الله.
انتظر وسترى.
Here's why Turkish dramas like Ertugrul have become so successful. Hollywood has often been criticized for relying on racial and ethnic stereotypes, especially when it comes to depicting the bad guys. Even though the Cold War ended 3 decades ago, it's still very common to see Russian characters playing the villain. And some analysts have pointed out that since the turn of the millennium, the one group that has been vilified the most are Muslim Arabs. Even before 9/11, Arabs and Muslims had often been portrayed as misogynists and militants. The tragedy of September 11 only exacerbated that negative typecasting. If you believed Hollywood, Muslims should be the most feared. A wave of post-9/11 thrillers played a huge role in misrepresenting Muslim communities.
From its first scenes, the British series Bodyguard snared millions of fans, and just this month, an Emmy nomination. But in these scenes, Shaf Chowdhury finds little to enjoy.
It's shocking, it really is shocking, and it's jarring for people who don't have immediate contact with Muslims. The only view that they have of Muslims is from media such as film, TV.
The calls for representation on screen are getting louder.
It's so good, you almost forget about the Islamophobia. Almost.
Bollywood has also been criticized for stereotyping Muslims and their history.
Is Bollywood trying to divide India? Many Bollywood movies depict Muslims as one homogeneous group, but surely that isn't India's reality.
Padmavati is the story of a Hindu queen, Rani Padmini, played by actress Deepika Padukone, and her resistance against a Muslim king, Alauddin Khilji. The film portrays the 13th century Sultan of Delhi as a villainous, barbaric and self-obsessed ruler.
To be fair, some TV shows in the global entertainment industry have taken steps to correct prior prejudices. But with TV series like Ertugrul and the upcoming Saladin, it's not just about telling Islamic history, but it's also about redefining how Muslims are represented on the big screen. Big budget productions that display Islamic values like honor, dignity, and faith are pushing back against the stereotypical portrayal of Muslims often seen in the West.
You have people who look like us, think like us, and even breathe like us.
When I look at that, I see a role models, I see beautiful behavior, mannerism and character.
But it makes us proud of our history.
It's nice to be the heroes.
It transcends generations, continents.
The Guardian pointed out that Ertugrul's depiction of politically engaged women with agency has not escaped the notice of its female fans and runs contrary to much of the negative stereotyping surrounding Muslim women.
Artık bu erlerin savaşı değil, hepimizin savaşıdır Ertuğrul Bey'im.
Kayının yiğit bacıları. Gün birlik günüdür. Gün gaza için yarış günüdür. Sefer bizimse zafer Allah'ındır.
But it's not just these epic period pieces that Turkey is exporting to the world. It's also found success in romantic comedies, thrillers, and everyday family foods. Turkey is now the world's second biggest exporter of television series after the US, entertaining more than 700 million people in nearly 150 countries. And Turkish is now the world's most watched foreign language after English, with exports rising from a modest $100,000 in 2008 to $500 million in 2020. And it's expected to top $1 billion in global sales by 2023. The power of TV dramas may seem trivial in a world dominated by technology and military might, but both Turkey and Pakistan have come to realize that utilizing a country's soft power to promote a more authentic and positive image of Muslims will have lasting effects, and perhaps it could work as a cure for one of the most challenging problems of our generation, Islamophobia.